things in terms of meters and kilograms and things, you'll find that has it's a length, dimensions of meters, and it's a tiny length. It's about 10 to the minus 35 meters, 0.00000 with 35 noughts, 1 of a meter. But that is a length that we've calculated by measuring the strength of gravity, the speed of light, and Planck's constant. So it would seem that that should be.
I'm dying. I'm on my deathbed and it's the 4th of July. I haven't been on YouTube, but I went over just like 5 minutes ago, and Mark wasn't live on YouTube. He was live on TikTok. Yeah, I was gonna go in there, but shut it off. But I don't want to, every time I go over there, like if you go in the TikTok, they can see you're in the chat. It's not like YouTube, you know. Let's see if I can find it. No, is he still live? See, I can do it from there, but if I go in, he'll see me.
Somebody else would come in and they'd throw it right here at the last minute. We still got a few little time left.
This is how you gotta go.
When it resets. If somebody will grab the firework and hit it, we'll be done.
How much money is Mark trying to raise money or something? I should make a. Well, it ain't like it would be pointless to make a TikTok troll account and go in there because someone would tell him eventually. It's funny. I do want to say, hey Abe, I saw you come over earlier. I guess I had notifications on when I updated my phone for YouTube Studio. Otherwise, I wouldn't have seen it, and I noticed it like an hour later. And I got kind of pissed there for a second, Abe, but then I got over it, so I kind of deleted that stuff. But I think, you know what I said? Yo, what's up? I ain't got my glasses on, and I can't look at chat and talk, or I'll get confused, because I have HIV and ADHD. But, yeah, Abe, I deserve to get bullied and suicide trolled by weirdos on the internet because I'm here, because I'm on the internet. What did you say? Trolls don't exist when you leave the internet? Well, guess what? Psychotic, AIDS, gay guys don't exist in your life if you don't come over to my channel. It's not that complicated. You play RD2 online? No, I don't. I think I said something I got so I don't. I'm dying of AIDS over here in the bed, and people are trying to kill me, so I just don't have any time to play online. I'm fighting for my life. But I can't. Let's see what I said, Abe, on there. I think there's another comment under yours, Abe, but I can't read it because I think it must be a curse word or something. Let me get off TikTok and go over there and look. Not now. Okay. Let's go to my YouTube. JLRIP Cat. There I am. Let me give myself a thumbs up. If it'll load. There we go. Because we know I love a thumbs up here. See, Abe, it says there's 3 comments, but I only can see 2. This is what Abe said to me. He said, I heard no trolls exist offline. You're an adult, Ryan. You choose to be here. So you choose to be bullied. I know you're a gay man, but toughen up, diva. Hee. Pitching a little Michael Jackson hee. And I said, it seems the suicide trolls can't get enough of me. Yourself included, Abe. I only exist on my YouTube channel. If the suicide trolls didn't watch, I wouldn't exist to them. See how that works, girly girl? Is my ex-boyfriend dating Mr. Magda. I used to hate that face. Do you know Stewie used to make that face? It's like that little smirk, evil grin. He used to terrorize me with that little face. It was very, very traumatic. Anyway, Abe, whatever, Abe, whatever. If it gets your rocks off to bully me, if it gets Alex's rocks off to bully me, if it makes that fugitive felon feel better about her fugitive life, if it makes Beth Roche feel better to bully me because she knows she's gonna die in a moldy single wide in Ohio, then bully away. If it makes you feel better, bully away. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to say to Abe. I want to know why Mark's over on TikTok so much and not on YouTube. Did Canadian Corey, maybe I should, since it's America and we know Corey loves America. She is like the biggest fan. You should come move here, Corey. Brenda B, you should move to Texas. Why don't you move to Texas, Brenda B? You know, if mom doesn't pull through and you know she didn't get a mammogram for 9 years, Brenda B, me and you should go get like a little condo there in Texas, maybe Harris County. You know, we could like share a little place. I don't know. We could probably like find one in the 3rd ward. I think that's better than the 5th ward. I don't know. I'm not like up on my Houston real estate. Let's go see if Corey said anything to me. I don't remember how I found her channel last time. I think I went into studio because every time I type chainsaw B, it'll never take me to her. I want to know what the reason was that I decided that I deserved to die. I'm sure she answered me, and she didn't do it in code or like all that weirdo stuff that they do because they're cowards. Is studio even on here? Studio. I don't think it is. Maybe I know. I think I left her. Let me go back over here. I think I left her a thing, or did I delete? No, there she is. Thank you, God. That would have been so much more difficult. Okay. I'm literally sick of talking about Harold, Dina. Let's see what she said.
Oh my God, the parade is at it again. There's a new member.
You know, before I even say any of this, I think Dina might be like a good person, like on a surface level, like, kind of like how Jake's friends with her, he gets something in return. Anyway, she gets something in return. I'm telling you, just like Diddy, I think Diddy, everything did how it was supposed to. If a woman is going to stay with a man, if you can record Harold multiple times doing all that wacko shit, knowing that he has CP on his computers and all that, and you're getting kidnapped and you record, come on, Dina, come on. You're just weird. You're weird. That's weird. I'm sorry. I know what a narcissist. Believe me. When my mom come send the police up here both those times, I know all that shit. She would poke and say blah 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 and do all that shit to me or kick my leg or do whatever when she'd walk by. And then the minute I would like finally like had enough, she'd be like, oh my God. Oh, let me grab this phone and record you and then call 911. Give me a break. That's like I told mom a couple weeks ago. She was starting all that huffing and puffing shit. I was like, don't make me carry this phone around strapped in this pocket here and record you every moment of every day to prove that I'm not the psycho one around here or I'm not the mean one. Anyway, that's neither here. Let's go back and listen. I'm really high. I've been smoking. Now I'm up to like a quarter bag a day because I'm trying not to be depressed. Anyway. Let's go back over here and listen to what Corey Brenda B had to say about Dina and see if I agree. I'm just going to assume they're not suicide trolling me. Let's see. Videos. Okay, I'm literally sick of talking. Corey, evidently you were around a lot longer around Boyd than I thought you were. Oh man, I ain't got a cigarette in there. I need weed or something. Hold on a second. So you knew, like, the only thing I knew about Harold, Canadian Predator to be. The only thing I knew about Harold is that Jack Sparrow and like that type of boy people were like Team Harold and they knew him forever. And then JT hated Harold because JT even wrote Jim Harold's judge and all that because he's a real lifer piece of shit. You didn't even know he was a whatever. You know what I mean? You're just weird, JT. You're a weirdo. I should write Microsoft since you like to just go into people's life. You have a problem, JT. And hopefully you finally learned your lesson that you have put your wife's whole life on the line because of your shenanigans online. I've never went to people's homes on from YouTube, and you've done it what, 3 times, JT? Call writing judges, doing all that extra shit. It's just extra, JT. And for someone who has so much to lose, it just blows my mind. That's why I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you, JT. You should have to worry about that till your dying day. Even I learned my lesson after once or twice, JT. I mean, come on. I learn as I go. Once I like make an error, I like course correct. Anyway, okay, that's enough weed. Let's go back over here. Damn that weed. I'm gonna get lung cancer. I already think there's something wrong with me. Okay, let's see.
Oh my god, the Poit is at it again. So there's a new member. I hear there's something like 20.
But there's a new member. I hope you ain't saying Dina's a member of Boy. Psh. Like maybe post LCD.
Posts about me across multiple channels today, all tagging V dot. Yeah, you don't like obsessed decoration, creepy at all, stay bothered. So then I went to V dot, whoever V dot is. He's got a big X on his face. Last video was 12 days ago. There's some shorts. There's a live.
I'll get to the
Posts,
point, Corey.
videos.
Corey, what do you do all day? Let me tell you what I did all day, Corey. Well, thank you for telling me, Gertrude. Bye. How long did I do that? Was it really an hour? Let's go back and check. Move. Oh, that's so funny. I think it was when I dropped it on my head, maybe. Let's check. I was saying so much important shit, man. That's hilarious. Much more difficult. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. About Harold, Dina. See, that's my bad karma. It's my bad karma for being a smartass. I think Dina might be. Oh my God, that was. Oh, that's so funny. Oh. Anyway, I'll give a summary. Dina is a psychopath. No, Dina's not a psychopath. She's just a narcissist. Brenda B, I need you to make a 20-minute video because I want to know, like, were your parents together your whole life? Do you have brothers or sisters? What did you go to college? What have you done with your life, Brenda B? I want to know it all. What have you done in your 50 years? I'm finding out who Magda is. Abby's still alive. Let's see what else. Melton, if you're out there somewhere and you hear this somehow, some way, I need you to leave me a comment with everything you know about Magda. Carlos Martinez, if you know anything about Magda, please leave me a comment and give me everything you know. Lindy could be Magda. She could be Magda. Her Jackie personality could have split off into Magda. But like I said before, I realized the sound was off. I don't think Lindy could talk on the phone to Jim, type to me as Jackie, and then talk to Whitty as Magda. I'm giving her way too much credit. If she can do that, then I'm not giving her enough credit. What else? Lily Kitty heard it all. Lily Kitty knows, don't you, Lily Kitty? Don't you, Lily Kitty? What else did I say so I can go to bed? I can't believe no one. That's mean. See, y'all are bullies. You're fucking bullies. How would you sit there for an hour and just let me ramble on? Dragon's Law could be Magda. The guy that was got sued by Tom Cruise could be Magda. What else did I say? Corey, I can't believe you told narcissist Dina to move on from Harold when the other day you were just going on still about Diane and the people owe money and yada, yada, yada. And then I said, who's the worst person, Brenda B or Dina? And I said, even though Brenda B tried to kill me, I still am going to Dina's a little more like, you know. Anyway, I think that was about it. I think what else did I say? Oh, I said, Chandra, you were right about something. Oh, the hipster was a shit stirrer. You were right, Chandra Marie. You were right. Oh, what else did I say? I don't know. I said a whole hour's worth of shit. Let's see. Let me pick up the phone. I just got here and I told you I double checked and it was all silent. Oh, well, I really didn't say much of anything of importance. Let me zoom back. I found Magda on the Gossip Bakery. Then I found the videos about Magda. And then I saw Whitty over there defending Magda. And but then Steve Billings looked like he wasn't defending Magda, but Magda's a mod over at Steve Billings, and Steve Billings tried to kill me with Witty. So I don't know, and I don't think that Magda would say who she is to Witty. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Magda's account says 2020. Was she around before 2020? How did she get to Boyd? Did she come to Boyd through Noodles? Did she come through that Glenda lady and over there? Did she come through the drama community? How did Magda get to Boyd? That's what we're trying to figure out. How did she get here? What else did I say? I got a bad feeling about Mom. That doctor still didn't call about the damn appointment. She got her FMLA, so she probably ain't gonna go back to work. Depressed. I did some plumbing today. I bought that cat thing and set it up and the fence, and then I bought those things, and then I walked out there and showed. Oh my God. Watch out, Emilio.
However, when we looked closer at
Hey Google, turn Smokey's light on.
Ellio's red scan, it was clear immediately
It's a
that they did not match
big asshole.
Ellio's car in that surveillance.
Hey Google, turn Smokey's light off. Hey Google, turn the front door light on. Hey Google, turn the front door light off. Which cat is that? Go, Lily. Oh, and I listened to Corey talking about Dina, and then I said, really, like if you're in the real world, if someone was at their place of employment with an AI filter on, with their body all contorted so they could look like, I couldn't believe anything Dina would ever say, ever. If you go through all that, you're not an honest person. And I said, Dina is a narcissist and all that shit, like the kidnapping and all that with Harold. Come on. Come on. I said, that's what Mom would do to me. She would antagonize me, do all that shit. And the minute I finally flipped my lid, she'd hit record. That's what narcissists do, Dina. I ain't saying Harold was a good person. Hey, Google, turn the front door light off. Hey, Google, turn the Smokey's light on. Hey, Google, turn Smokey's light on. Who's up there? Lily Kitty, is that you? Yeah. Hey, Google, turn Smokey's light off.
The text forced investigators to rethink everything.
Oh, that smells like a cigarette. Oh my God, what else did I say? I did so much detective work and everything. What a bummer. What a piece of shit y'all are. Someone could have come in a troll account and said, hey, you've been talking for an hour. The fake Nelly come in here and said hi, and I was talking to him, and he probably couldn't even hear me. I could have been damn reading off a background check on Magda, and y'all would have never known because y'all didn't come tell me. Is Magda on? Was she on Twitter? Let's go to Twitter. Please let me be logged in. Yes, I am. Let's go over here. There's definitely a TikTok gel, Jeremy Vollmer. Okay, where did Jake go? I just saw Jake somewhere. Let's see, Jake. What is this thing? Shit. Wiper. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There's Dina over there. Let's see who's following Kim Fisher. Is Kim Fisher still alive? Up as of the 23, 24, 25. Rest in peace, Kim Fisher. Jasmine Star lives by me somewhere. She lives over in Central Florida somewhere. I think she lives over towards Clearwater or something. Don't come stalk me, Jasmine Star. Evil Abe is under investigation. Police prove Evil Abe is under investigation. Uh-oh, Abe, don't be trying to come hide out over here. You don't have to go on the run with Lindy, Abe. She's probably a good person to go on the run with. She's been on the run so long, she knows what she's doing. Has IMD never shown any proof that the police are looking for Evil Abe, or is... Okay. Or is everyone just supposed to accept the word of someone whose reputation for lying is right up there with Jake's? You mean the reputation like where they like literally had like AI filters on a live stream to pretend they were skinny? Okay, I don't want to know that music. Okay, there's going to be proof that Abe is under investigation.
So, long story short, your other officer, I'm sure you're aware of, has like an ongoing thing happening.
Who? Why? Dina, why are you calling the police? Are you literally calling the police all the time, Dina? You've already stalked a mentally disabled woman up and down the state of Florida. Stop calling the police, Dina.
With YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Why you these the people are out there getting murdered and raped and robbed, and you're over here calling the police about YouTube, Dina? You need help. You need help, Dina.
Yeah.
Where is Dave at with the investigation with you? I know we have the AG's office looking at some things.
Oh my God, Dina. Dina, you got a problem. If you got to go real life on everybody doing all that shit, you got issues, bitch. You got fucking issues.
Said they needed more information. Like
Ooh, I hate people that do that with the police.
I gave him the direct links, and then I haven't heard. And I just got back from Florida like 4 days ago.
Like how are these people affected? How did Nicole affect your life, Dina, where you needed to do all that shit you did? Like, how's any of this? Remember, Dina, I showed you this is all you gotta do, and it goes away. It's gone. You know, you don't gotta go fucking bothering the police. Let's finish this rambling.
So, from what I recall on this is this man, somebody else threatened. You knew something else.
Yeah, another person on YouTube had threatened myself, my daughter, my boyfriend, etc. Multiple. Like,
tell that cop that you're a cuckoo bird that fucking sent in a fake ass magazine cover. You can't be believed, Dina. You can't be believed. You shouldn't be. Ooh, I don't like you, Dina.
Disgusting stuff, and
that guy's in Florida, right?
No, that guy's in South Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
And
make a copy of that.
What's happening to you in your life where you calling the police about YouTube, Dina? Should I call the police and say, I need to get Kat's DMs? Should I do that, Dina? And have those people like criminally charged? Miss, I'm calling the police over YouTube shit. Huh? I mean, evidently that's the thing to do, right, Dina? We just call the police about YouTube all the time now, right?
Okay.
I was suicide trolled to the point I wanted to blow my head off. What happened to you, Dina? What did Abe do to you? Tell me. Anyway, oh no, I started over. Let's listen to this.
Threatened myself, my daughter.
Threat. People creeped around my home, and people read my mom's emails, and people watched on my cams, Dina.
Do something else.
Yeah, another person on YouTube had threatened myself, my daughter, my boyfriend, etc. Multiple, like really disgusting.
People just come out of the blue to you on oh, okay, Ryan, stop. I just want to remember something. Okay, let's listen.
That and sent to our email.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody else threatened. You knew something else.
Yeah, another person on YouTube had threatened myself, my daughter, my boyfriend, etc. Multiple, like really disgusting stuff. And
that guy's in Florida, right?
No, that guy's in South Carolina.
Did you tell that cop you were recording him?
Carolina. Okay.
And
Make a copy of that and send it to our email.
okay.
Or you can send it to my chief.
Okay.
That way, then, as far as this incident, I'll make sure that, we have intel on him now that we know that where this guy is.
Okay.
I'll run his rap and everything like that.
Okay.
Okay. Did they pull him in on a record check?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Relieving me, so let me write this report for
Okay.
him to follow up.
Okay, but somebody will let me know what's
Yeah,
happening.
I think I talked to you and your boyfriend on one day about the deer.
Yeah. We were sitting on the porch, when the little guy came walking
Oh,
by.
Dina, you are a narcissist. You're a cuckoo bird, Dina. I'm telling you, I know a thing or two about narcissists, Dina. You're a dangerous woman too, Dina. You are a dangerous woman. Why are you calling? So if I threatened you, gonna call the police on me, Dina? I would love to talk to him. Because I know what your buddy Jake did to me and was part of, Dina. We're just calling the police willy-nilly, right, Dina? That's what we do around here. We call the police on people. Because of words on the internet, Dina? How old's your daughter? Isn't your daughter an adult by now? How old is she? Like you said, Abe was threatening your daughter. Who was threatening your daughter? As Abe told me, Dina, if you just, shut it off, there's no trolls in real life. That's what Abe told me. Anyway, let's finish this.
Nuisance to everybody.
Oh, is he still loose?
I was jumping off of a cliff. I was looking at him.
Oh, that cop is falling for all her bullshit, too.
Yeah. We like to sit on the porch and watch the birds. That's our thing. To sit on the porch.
Yeah, I don't fuck with people on the internet. I'm this innocent woman, and let's laugh.
Life for you because, like I said, I'm retired from the city of Pittsburgh. And I was a sergeant there
So
for 5 years, so I'll make sure I put him away if I can.
So
let me see what I can find out for him in the meantime.
okay.
And then I'll hand it over to Dave, okay?
All right. I appreciate it.
ma'am.
Thank you so
take
much.
care.
Thank you.
Okay.
You too. I'm going.
Oh, was that a cop in Pennsylvania? I want to find out who that cop is. I'd love to tell him a thing or two. I'd love to tell him a thing or two. God, I can't believe, Dina, you would call the police over YouTube stuff. I haven't done that, Dina. And your friend Jake fucking did some horrible criminal shit to me with his friends. Should I call the police, Dina? Now I'm curious, how did all that come about? Let's go look for some more. This is almost as interesting as the Magda stuff. Jake, it's your fault that bitch even still stayed here this long because you were so greedy to take that money that kept her afloat over. You know what I mean? You gave her a fucking platform to build her own. Of course, nobody likes you, Dina. Just like nobody likes me. A lot of people don't like you, Dina, and it's for good reason. And that right there just proves it because you're a fucking weirdo cop caller. You're married to a fucking bank robber, but you're worried fucking Abe's gonna come do something to you. Come on now, you stupid bitch. I'll threaten you, Dina. Do you want me to threaten you? I would love for the cops to come because I need you investigated. I need you and Jake investigated for what happened to me, Dina. How about that? You want to do that, Dina? You want to do that, little Miss Cop Caller? Little Miss, I'm going to go stalk a mentally disabled girl because she said something I didn't like on the internet? Miss, I'm kidnapped, but here, let me hit record first. You weirdo. I want to tell that cop the danger you put you're sitting there talking about, oh, threaten my daughter's life. You fucking let your kid around a convicted pedophile. Or he wasn't convicted at the time, but you knew it was on his computer, right, Dina? Can't stand cop callers like that. Let's see, what town is that? So I'm not supposed to be a cop caller, but Dina can be a cop caller, right, Jake? Let's go look at Jake over here. Let's see what Jake's up to. So Dina can be a cop caller, but I can't be a cop caller, Jake? That don't seem fair. Let's go back to Jake. Let's go over here. Let's see what he's doing. Still raining. Jake, I had, a lot of bad things happened to me on here, Jake. If Dina can call the police on people, why can't I? Huh, Dina? How would that work out for you, Dina? How would that work out for Jakey Poo? Okay, go over here. How do I get there? Go back there. I haven't looked at Jake's in a while. Let's see. He's live. Let's pop on over there. It's still raining. Here, let's go. How do I get over there? What is it? Real Talk with Jake. Let's go see if he'll get me on panel so we can talk about Dina. Real Talk. I got questions. Real Talk with Jake. I want to know about all this. Why is she calling the police and stuff?
Keep all your passwords.
Let's see if he'll give me a link. Subscribe. Oh, I unsubscribed. Oh, I wouldn't know. I didn't know that. Oh, I gotta wait. Let's see who's over here.
Hairy nipples are thought to be genetic.
Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
Got it. 5 minutes. And that's starting now.
Okay. Wait, am I still logged on that one? Wait, add account. No, I think I unsubscribed from him on my other one too, so I'll just wait 5 minutes while I finish looking at Dina's over here. Not TikTok, X. Okay. Go back to... Oh, Barbie changed her picture. She didn't... Where's the one where she changed it? You're a fucking weirdo, bitch. You're a weirdo, too. Anyway, not as weird as Dina, though. Okay, let's go back over here. Barbie, when you go to prison, you can blame Dina. She's the one that made it right to call the police, evidently. Okay, how did I find Dina before? So Dina can call the police about YouTube, but I can't. Okay. What did Jake do to you, Dina? Maybe it's on her channel. I want to find out what happened to her so bad that she had to call the police about YouTube. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, anybody that deserves to be in jail, Dina, for karma, it's you. Anybody that calls the police that much. Here, let me go get one more cigarette while I'm waiting for my 5 minutes to get up so I can get my link to Jake's and ask him all kind of questions about why Dina calls the police on people, but I'm not allowed to. Let's see if he'll give me a link. I highly doubt it.
very little evidence to go on. Police examined Kevin Lee's phone records. One of the real ironies of this investigation is that Christina would become absolutely pivotal.
Oh, it's so smoky. Okay, hey Google, how many minutes are left on the timer?
T-minus 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes. We'll go back to Jake's and get my link so I can find out why Dina's calling the police on people. Think Jake will send me a link? I don't think so. He'll be too scared I might ask something that he don't want to answer. Which I won't. I just want to know why Dina's allowed to call the police on people. I want to know what happened to Dina that was so horrible. Here, let's look at her channel. Maybe there's something that tells us what happened to her so bad that she had to call the police. What misery looks like. She must not. Okay, she doesn't like Kimmy K. She doesn't like Brit Fag. When was that from over there? That was said like a few months ago. May, maybe. Okay, why were the police? Okay, Jake shows receipts. Jake shows receipts because you keep him fed and keep him in a fucking type 2 diabetes. I just want to know why you called the police. Abe says he'll hire someone to kill me. Well, you know, Dina, I almost lost my life because of Jakey Poo.
They're laughing at you, you big fat fucky whore. I'm just letting you know that, bitch. If you think you got me, you ain't gonna never get me. You know why? Because I'm that N-word. Got it? I'm the one that you ain't never gonna get. I'm not like Cool Nicole, baby.
Hey, Google, stop.
I want you to keep thinking I'm going to jail. Because, bitch, I am free. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. But I know one thing. Christian has threatened to blow somebody's head off with a gun. And he's a felon. Oh, Lord. I hope his PO don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying?
Is he on probation? Is he really on parole? What's his name? Christian what? That's a very good tidbit of information to know, to have some leverage on someone to get some information if I ever decided I wanted. Abe, thanks.
If you want to keep fucking around with me and mines, I'm going to make
Oh,
sure.
what? You know, everybody can go real life on me. Could you imagine if I would have read even one of Dina's emails? Even one. Can you even imagine? She'd be at the fucking... Oh, okay, let's go back to Abe's. I mean, to... No. Oh my God, all you ad people and Cash App people and thing I hear.
Cares, you know.
Oh,
I would
look.
have cared.
There's Hazel, of
Did
course.
you know that American women are like 90% gonna have hairy armpits and hairy legs soon?
Why?
Because it's going to be too expensive to import razors from China.
So that means I gotta stock up on. Oh God. Are you sure they were women? Still. I'm asking you questions, Phil.
I might be
True
blocked.
Chrome. Hey, send me a link. I got a question about Dina calling the police on people. The link's pinned, dude.
Oh, sorry. I don't get okay. Duh. Hold on. Okay, let's go back up here. Go there. Oh, if it's gonna ask me to do something. Okay, it took me to Google. I copy it. Well, let me copy it. Okay, here we go. Enter the studio. I got sound up. Do I have to give it permissions? Accept all cookies. Continue with YouTube. Oh my god. I don't know the password. Don't ask me the password. Okay, you're signed in to StreamYards. Continue. Entering. Continue as Ryan. Neil. Allow mic cam access. Allow. I got tape over there. Allow. Set up your mic. Okay, let's pay attention. Let's set up your studio. Entering the studio will not automatically start the broadcast. You will enter the studio as a guest. The host can add you to the stage at any time. That's so complicated. I should put Alice's ex-boyfriend, but I'm not going to. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just speaking.
Okay. Why did I was doing some research? Why did Dina call the police on Abe?
On Abe.
Yeah, I guess it was back in April. Oh, go ahead.
Because he's been making death threats on her and saying that he wants to rape her daughter and skin Dina and her boyfriend alive. And Dina takes those kinds of threats serious.
Well, there's an easy situation to that. You just kind of X out. I don't believe Abe's gonna come to anyone. I mean, come on. I'm not allowed to call the if something happened to me on YouTube and I felt like calling the police. Everybody's like, "Oh, don't call the police, Ryan." But Dina's over there calling the police over threats on YouTube. I'll threaten her right here if she would like me to. I'll threaten her daughter right here. Let's do it, Dina. I'm just saying. I just find it like if you're that thin skinned. Okay.
How many times have you said they're saying that you're going to the police tomorrow to report Lindy or report Stewie or report...
Yeah, but you ain't seen me do it. And Dina's talking. I watched a video of Dina sitting there talking to a cop in her front yard.
Bro, I'm not with you. I'm just saying, like, how do we know?
Because I would have done it.
Yeah, but how do we know you didn't do it?
Because, come on now. When the police were up here last time, when Whitty or whoever sent him up here, I talked to him. I haven't talked to him since.
Can I ask you?
I never called the police. They were sent here 3 different times. So yeah, after the 3rd time, I started talking about fugitive felons and guns.
That I know is 100% a fact.
Jake, if I wanted to know where that Jake, if I wanted to know, okay, if you're not going to let me talk, okay, I'll give you 2 minutes. Go.
Say something quickly.
I'll give you 2 minutes. Go.
Let me just say this to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say this. This is 100% a fact. Abe phoned New Zealand police on me because they contacted me.
The police have been to my house 3 times, and Lindy's still a free woman.
Bro, so if it's okay for Abe to do it, why is it not okay for Dina?
Well, then why isn't it okay for me?
Well, it is okay.
Okay, then I'll do that tomorrow.
You can do that. I'm just saying it's not okay. I'm answering. You came up to ask a question. I'm trying to answer it.
Well, I'm just saying I think Dina needs to stop calling the police. I think she needs to stop. I think it's ridiculous, and I think she needs to stop giving you money. I think you need to start getting more exercise. Get out of the house. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna be mean to you, Jake. I'm gonna go. I've had a long day, and I talked on here for like an hour.
You gave me money last time you were in my side chat, so isn't that a bit hypocritical?
I did it so I could. I don't even remember. It was like $3. It was $3,
Yeah,
Jake.
it was a couple of dollars, but it's still money.
Anyway.
If it's $2, $5, $10, $20, it's still
All I'm saying is, if Dina can't take some words on the internet, she needs to get off the fucking internet. Stop calling the police. If I cannot call the police, she cannot call the police. If she wants to send the police, I will threaten her. I will threaten her.
She don't live in America. Why are you worried about Abe?
I'm not worried about Abe. I don't like people. Y'all do all that shit about loyalty and snitching, this, that, and the other thing. I sure ain't fucking called the police over 1,047 days. I ain't called the police. And Dina's on there threatening them. I'll threaten her and her daughter and her bank robber husband. I dare her to send them to my house. I dare her.
She just might, bro.
I hope she does. You better hope she don't, though.
I'm just saying, if you
No, well then tell her to stop calling the police on people. Tell her to stop. If she's that worried, then tell her to get off the fuck off the internet. Tell her to get off the internet. Tell her to get off the internet, then Abe. Tell her to get off the internet. Fuck your friend. Fuck your friend. If she's on calling the police, no. Mm-mm.
Slow down. I'm not gonna boot you or nothing. So you got.
Okay, well then say what you want to say. Go.
I'm just saying, slow down. I'm not gonna boot you. So you got plenty of time to talk.
Okay.
Okay, like it's not like you gotta rush it and go. I'm gonna let you speak your mind, but you gotta let me respond too.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, in America, do you all not have the right to freedom and the right to free speech and
Yeah,
the
you,
right to this and the right to that and the right to this and the right to that? So Dina has the right to feel how she wants and take the actions that she wants. Is that
yeah. But does she think Abe's gonna do something to her? Does she?
that's for her to decide, not me.
Okay. Well, I think she's a hypocrite. I think y'all are all
How's she a
hypocrites. I think she needs to get off the internet if she can't handle
how's
what
she a
people are
hypocrite?
saying to her. That's what I think.
How is she a hypocrite, bro?
How's she a hypocrite? Y'all don't want me to call the police, but she's over there calling the police, threatening people with the police. After everything I went through, no. She needs to stop calling because I will get her dragged. She wants to call the police on me. I'll get her dragged up in this real good.
Ryan, I'm not against her calling the
Okay,
police.
then good. I don't want to talk about all that, but I'm gonna tell you what.
I'm all for the drama, bro.
Well, I can bring some drama. I ain't even put my foot on the gas to bring drama, Jake. If I wanted to bring drama, I would have brought drama a long time ago.
Saying like like she's not bothering you, so why are you being
Stop, because I'm telling everybody, I think Dina, I think everybody, if if one person gets to call the police on people on YouTube over threats, then everybody should. So either tell her to tell her that if she's gonna keep fucking with the police after Abe, then I'm gonna get the police involved, and we'll see how everything works out then.
I agree. If it's good for you, it's good for me.
Yeah, it'll be good for me. I know that. It'll work out in my favor. It'll work out in my favor every which way to Sunday. So.
I haven't sat here and said you can't call the police anytime.
Okay.
I don't always agree with the things you talk about. But
Yeah.
guess what?
Well, you know what? After everything I've been through, what I think I've been through, and everything else, my battery's at 10%. I have the right to call the police, and I sure don't do it.
I've often lurked in your streams and listened to your stuff, and I get where you're coming from in your own emotional sense, and if you get what I mean, but and you have a right to think and feel how
I'm Jake. I've never went real life on no one. I've never. The worst thing, the most outrageous thing I've ever did on here was call Steve Billings the other day. I don't fuck with people in real life. I've never fucked with people in real life. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, Jake. I was gonna go to bed like an hour ago. Tell Dina to stop calling the police on people. Stop. No, Abe ain't gonna do nothing to her. If she wants to go toe to.
she'll hear your messages.
Well, if she wants to go toe to toe with someone, tell her to go toe to toe with me. I dare her, because I'm telling you what, she might think she's a little manipulator on here.
You don't need to involve yourself in her bullshit. You got enough.
Well, she can fight with Abe all day long and shit, but don't be fucking out there like you're doing something, talking to the police.
Bro, I'm saying this with all respect to you, okay? You got enough of your own drama going on.
I can take more drama than I can get. So if she wants to go toe to toe with someone, I'm on her level. If she wants to play that police game, I've been in the court system ever since I was 18. I know how to talk to police too when I'm of right mind, which I am now because I'm well medicated.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is it true that you paid Bergs for someone's phone number?
Right. I can't see the chat. Let me. No, I'm on my other one.
No, this is something I got told. It's not in my chat right now.
What about Hazel and that? I gave, but Berg's come. I don't even want to tell this whole story again. I don't even know what to believe.
Just the short version.
The short version is Berg's come to my Twitter and he was like, "Hey," because remember, it was like a month before that I'd put up a community post saying, "Hey, Berg's, give me Hazel's name and I'll give you $200." Well, it was like a month later, I think, and he sent me a message. He was like, "Hey, do you still want Hazel's name?" And I was like, I got bigger fish to fry, she's a weirdo, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I had sent him like $40 or something before that. And that's why I think he'd got back to me. Anyway, make a long story short, I didn't even want it. I didn't give him $200. I just gave him 40, say, hey, I don't want it. And he's like, well, here it is anyway, and here's how you find it. So I was like, well, maybe they wanted me to find it. I don't know. So yeah, that's that whole story. And then the suicide trolls got to him, and then he suicide trolled me. So that was that.
Yeah, she probably triggered Bergs, so he was like, "I'm gonna give it to
Yeah,
this thing."
but I didn't. At the
Yeah.
time, I figured I was being
Okay.
suicide trolled,
But
so
you
it didn't
take
matter.
care. You take care, bro.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. Just tell D.
please,
Look.
I'm just asking. I'll pass your message on to Dina.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Come on
bro.
now. Don't do all that. You
Stay
can fight
out,
with someone. If I can fight with someone and not call the police, she can fight with someone and not call the police. Anyway, have a good one, Jake. Bye.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, everyone. That was eventful. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna try to get up early and enjoy my 4th of July, and hope everybody enjoys their 4th of July. Dina, stop calling the police on people. If I can take the internet trolling and not call the police, you can take someone that you know good and goddamn well ain't gonna do shit to you in real life. You can take some words on the internet. If you can't, you hit that little X, Dina, take your little YouTube vacation. I do it all the time, and it's very good for my mental health. You have a great day, Dina, and have some self-esteem. Just because you're chubby or fat or whatever, be proud of you, Dina. You don't have to do all that CGI, AI shit. You know, be you, Dina. Anyway, you have a good night. Bye.